guys, it's Gretchen, and welcome back to my channel. So, a few things. One, as you can see, I am not in my normal filming setup. I am out visiting my boyfriend right now, and we are about to do a video together. And two, this video idea. This video idea was actually suggested to me way back in January when I was asking for ideas, and it was first suggested. I was like, oh my god, that's really funny, but no way. But as the months have gone on, I've kind of grown to really like the idea. So we're doing that today. And as you can tell from the title of this video, my boyfriend is going to be changing my piercings.
Un doctor is here! I'm going to perform a procedure!
That genuinely scared the bejesus out of me.
I thought it was good.
Anywho, here's the boyfriend.
Hi.
Clearly has never changed a piercing before because he feels the need for this getup.
I've never changed a piercing before. I've never had a piercing myself. I've only seen piercings on other people. I'm not completely positive what a piercing is. I don't know how to spell piercing, but I'm here and I'm gonna do my best.
There are a few stipulations for this video before anyone decides to have a cow from the concept. One, he is only gonna be changing piercings on the outer part of my ear, so it's not gonna be all of them. If I'm not comfortable changing them myself, I'm not gonna make him change them. I have to be like 110% comfortable.
And I also suggested myself saying, don't give me anything too complicated for a first.
Main reason for that is A, comfortability, but also two, his fingers are much larger than mine, and so if I struggle with some of these, I would imagine he probably would. Second thing, I'm only making him change piercings that are like 100% healed. They may have a little flare up every so often, but across the board, they are healed. If they are not completely healed, I'm not making him change them because then I don't even want to change them. So those are the two main stipulations for him changing my piercings. We are only going to be doing ears. I'm not going to make him do a septum or a medusa or a nostril, even though I am comfortable with those. I don't want him rooting around in my nostrils. I don't think he wants to root around in them either.
Please don't say that about me online. I don't want that spread around as a rumor. That's not what I'm into.
I may, as a bonus, make him change one of my stretch lobes. Might be fun. But those are the stipulations. This title technically is not clickbait because I did not say that boyfriend changes all of my piercings. So
I will be doing more than one,
yes.
And probably poorly. And I have gauze, alcohol to clean any wounds that become open when I try, and I do have quick access to an urgent care clinic. My car is ready to get you there without having to pay for an EMT. So all of my safety procedures have been put in place so far.
As you can clearly tell, he knows nothing about piercings if he's got alcohol on standby, because you never use alcohol on a piercing.
You will on the open wounds once I accidentally gouge you.
And a third thing that I just remembered, he will not actually be changing any of these piercings out to brand new pieces of jewelry. I don't own many pieces of jewelry because I stick with the same things that I trust, that are good in my ears. They're my little tiny titanium, just lobes that work really well. So basically what he's gonna be doing, he's gonna be going in, taking them out, and popping them back in. That's it. So when I say he's changing them, technically he is, but not changing it to a new piece of jewelry. Also, before anyone gets their panties in a wad, we are being hygienic here, clearly, because he's wearing this getup. But I will be making him use hand sanitizer. He will then also be putting on gloves because if you have tried to change a piercing before, you know sometimes the balls get a little slippery. Wearing gloves kind of lessens that ability and makes it a whole lot easier to change. So, before anyone says this is unhygienic, no, it is not. Is it a weird idea? Yes. Is it stupid? Possibly. But you know what? We're here for it.
That's YouTube in a nutshell.
Also true. So, doctor, whatever.
Give me the good stuff. Gimme. Gimme.
Do you want me to spray?
Sure.
Okay. This is hand sanitizer, by the way. Eucalyptus hand sanitizer. Not sponsored. I'm concerned.
It's cleaning me. I'm finally pure.
I'm also going to pull my hair back so that he has a little bit easier time seeing where everything is.
I am not a fake hairstylist, madam. I'm a fake doctor. I can only pretend to be one of those things. Put my rubber gloves on.
All right, so we're gonna start on this side. He's only gonna be changing 2 over here, and that is my single helix up here, and then my mid helix right here. So as you can see, the 2 outer ones. I would make him change my tragus, but even I have difficulty with that, and I've got much smaller fingers than he does. And the last thing I need is my jewelry to go into my ear.
I can see the 7 dwarves mining for gold inside there.
That's usually up your nose.
Hi ho, it's off to work we go.
And then when he gets over to this ear, he will be changing the double helix as well as the conch. Now, the conch is technically not on the outside, but since it's like the one person that I'm 150% like totally fine with changing myself, I figure he can handle it. It's a little bit more open than other Pearsons. So he will be changing 3 technically on this ear. Again, not doing a tragus, not doing a rook, even though I feel somewhat comfortable with that. I still struggle with it, so I would imagine he might too.
The conch is also a symbol of power in Lord of the Flies.
You done? And as a bonus, I may make him change out these stretched lobes and see if he can get them back in. But we're gonna start on this ear. Start with the single helix, which is this one right here.
Okay.
This was one of the first that I ever got.
The patient has declined anesthetic. Very brave of her. I'm not sure I would have done the same thing.
Let's see if he can also figure out this jewelry. I can feel him turning. That is incorrect.
Into a monster.
Well, no. But the jewelry, oh, did you do it? Haha.
That'll be $14.50.
All right, let's do another, the mid helix. And then I will show you all that both are out, and then he will promptly put them back in.
Promptly. You do not rush art, madam.
Ow. As he pulls out half my hair.
I told you I was not a hairdresser, I was a physician, madam.
As he pulled out half my
I
hair.
achieved the actual accomplishment that I was aiming for. The task is done.
You can't see them, they're tiny as I don't know what, but. So as you can maybe see, both are out. He's taken both out. My ear looks very strange without them. And now he is going to promptly put them back in because they will close up pretty fast. So he's putting the mid helix back in first because that one is a newer one compared to the just single helix.
And that almost dropped his utensils. Yay.
Please don't do that. I only brought 2 spares with me on this trip.
Oh no, careful my dear. Do I do it this way or this way? I don't know.
How did you pull it out?
Oh, my patient. Backseat operating is not a thing, my dear.
Your patient is losing patience.
Backseat punning is still not a thing either.
As a reminder, these aren't twists. You just push.
Does it click?
You should feel a snap. As he rips my ear off.
No, I did not. It's still there intact. Hard to get a grip on something so tiny.
That's why I'm not making him change any inner ones.
I did it.
So he put the mid helix back in now. Let's see if he can get his upper helix.
I heard a click.
And voila, he has now changed these 2.
And doctor did it! We still have the other ear, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
All right, so again, on this ear, he is gonna be changing my double helix up here, which if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know the top one still gives me issues every so often, but it is healed. It just likes to be a little bit of a bitch. So that's its thing.
And language from the patient in the operating room. This is a professional workplace.
This is my channel.
This is my room. Corey Taylor is offended with your profanity.
Is Corey Taylor really offended with my profanity?
He's gasping in the picture behind you. Yeah.
I'm sorry, have you heard Slipknot?
Who's Slipknot?
Anywho, so he's gonna be changing the double helix as well as the conch. I'm gonna ask you do the conch first.
The conch first, okay. Is it just like the other ones?
Yep.
Okay. Much harder to get a grip. I was capable.
But you did it.
Would you hold on to these, my dear?
Yes.
I must say, I thought they were twisted first, and that's not
Yep.
true. They are just pop out.
Yep.
So that was my biggest concern, because again, I have never done anything like this before.
Now, these are specific kind of jewelry. Some are twist. They're called internally threaded.
I'm also trying not to pinch her skin with my fingernails, which the gloves do help.
I was about to say, it's a little painful every so often, but it's not the end of the world. That was the bottom one. So now he's about to do the one that always gives me problems. So
Extra care.
if I pass out, that's why.
Please don't pass out. You're sitting up too high.
felt like I was going to see something, but...
No.
So, as you can see, well, kind of hard to see. He has taken out my conch. He's taken out my double helix. So, we're gonna go and put those back in now because they do have some issues.
This is not the conch, correct?
No, we're doing the double helix again because that is my problem one, so do the top one.
Okay. You've got it, my dear. I am having trouble holding on to the pieces. The doctor has come through again. The click of success.
Now we're doing the bottom.
I would just like to point out, even though I am having some success at this, I would still not trust myself if anyone came to me to do it. Mainly because these are a little more easy and forward of the ear. I am not a professional. The click of success.
So the double helix is back in, and now we're going to do the conch, which is my personal favorite piercing. Yes. Next to mine would do something, but I'm talking about your piercings.
Here, I see the entrance. And I see the exit. Do not drop this into your ear canal.
Please do not.
Click of success. Not one drop of blood. Yeah.
Or dropped jewelry.
Yeah.
Which was a bigger concern for me, honestly.
Thumbs up on this video if you thought I was gonna mess this up. Yeah, that's right.
That was my thumbs up because I thought so. Alright, now as a bonus, I am gonna make him take out my stretched lobes and try and get them back in.
Now these are just rubber lobes, correct? So they can squeeze?
Yep.
So I can just squeeze and tuck and pull?
Being so careful getting them out.
I do not want to hear my patient yelp.
Otherwise you'll get a bad review on Yelp.
Oh, the puns hurt the good doctor.
Alright, so he's taking them out. As you can see.
I can see.
No, they're not that big.
Oh.
Pop them back in.
Are they the same front and back?
Yes.
Okay.
They are.
Just making sure there's not a front.
Sometimes they're not, but these particular ones are.
Is it harder to get them back in than out?
Yes.
Probably should have told me that before I started.
Nah.
There is a problem.
Is there?
It is much more difficult. And okay, that is one done.
Oh, he did it. Oh.
That was not the doctor's fault. I would just like to clarify, the patient slapped that out for me.
You did find it though, which is impressive because it is black and he has black carpet down.
What also is impressive, I did not drop it.
Well, technically you did.
No, you dropped it. And you are done, my dear.
And voila. So, my darling boyfriend here has changed my stretched ears, which are sometimes more difficult than normal lobes. He has changed my double helix, he's changed my conch, changed my single helix, and my mid helix. Yes, I know those aren't exactly the most exciting piercings.
I have never done this before.
But again, he has never done this before, and I thought this would be just kind of a fun, silly video.
I proved that a total novice can do this.
Yes.
So someone that has zero piercing experience, both on myself or with other people, obviously. If I can do it without getting any instruction, then you know what? Piercings are not as in-depth and dangerous as they appear to be, considering from the 70-year-old plus age demographic that says otherwise.
Maybe I'll do a part 2 eventually where he gets some of the inner ones, but like I said, I made him change ones that I personally am like 110% okay with changing myself, and I figured some of the inner ones might be a little bit more difficult because he does have bigger fingers than myself, and if I struggle with them, he probably would too.
I'm thankful that I did not drop anything and I did not cause any blood or accidental pokes. I would say of the 7 piercings I chose, did I cause any pain in any of them?
Just the double helix.
Because you've had problems with that before?
And it's just because that one's such a finicky one that if you look at it funny, it hurts or a bump forms and then it eventually goes away. I've had it for, oh gosh, I don't know, 3 years at this point, and it still causes me some issues. So that's the only reason why it hurt.
Okay.
But otherwise, you did good.
Okay. Out of 10, what would you give me out of 10?
I would give you probably an 8.5.
Well, that's enough for this video then. 8.5.
8.5 out of 10.
Insult the good doctor!
Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. I know, once again, very silly, probably a little stupid, but you know what? We could use something that's a little silly in these days. I am gonna allow Luke to tell you all a little bit about his channel because I do appreciate his help on this.
For everyone that's not aware, my channel is called Rocked, R-O-C-K-E-D. I talk about rock, metal, alternative, indie, everything in that realm on the music side of things. Album reviews, band interviews, top 10s, collaborations, lists, you name it, anything like that. I do live streams with my friends talking about music as well every other month. You can check out the channel on Rocked, just type in Rocked on YouTube. Should be the first thing that comes up, or it'll be in the YouTube card right over here and down in the description below. Please check it out and subscribe if you enjoy what you have. As a bonus, if you click on the actual YouTube channel page, the first video you'll see from the intro is that man Corey Taylor yelling at everyone, telling the people to subscribe. Thank you. So back to you, Gretchen.
But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big ol' thumbs up. Go on down there and hit that subscribe button, wherever it may be, because I don't know. Even though I do, this is just my shtick now. Also hit that notification bell in case you want to know when I upload, and in case YouTube wants to let you know when I upload, because I would really appreciate it. And until next time, bye guys!